amazing $2,600. That's half the price of your entire purchase. Shop for carpet, hardwood, vinyl, and laminate right from home and have it professionally installed. Don't miss Empire's half-price sale. Schedule now.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
I got hurt in a car accident. Why should I call the Law Brothers?
We got a client who broke their leg in a car accident, a big check for $700,000.
Don't take a tiny check for your car wreck. Call the Law Brothers.
We're the Law Brothers.
We begin with breaking news at 4 in La Mirada. Shots fired in front of an extended stay motel. Investigators tell us an LA County Sheriff's Department specialized gang unit was serving a search warrant when the deputy opened fire. No deputies were injured. This happened around 1:30 this afternoon on Firestone Boulevard. One person was shot and taken to a local hospital. We'll be following this story and bring you developments as we learn them.
And now at 4, it is day 2 of the DNC, a celebration at the National Democratic Convention in Chicago. Tonight's theme is a bold vision for America's future. Democrats say the contrast between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump and their views of the future on America could not be more stark.
Tonight, some very big names will lay out Vice President Harris's vision for the country. KTLA's John Fenolio joins us live from the DNC in Chicago with what to expect tonight. Hi, John.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. That's right, some big names set to speak tonight. We've already seen some big performances. We just saw an incredible performance from Common, and before that, Patti LaBelle. As for what to expect tonight, well, day 2 of the Democratic National Convention is underway here in Chicago, and the energy in the room is high. We can tell you that some 50,000 delegates and Democratic leaders are here to witness history, and they hope usher in new leadership in the Oval Office. Let's take you down to the convention floor and give you a closer look. We've been down there throughout the day speaking with delegates and Democratic leaders. California has the largest delegation here at the United Center. More than 500 people are here from across the state. And as you can see, they have a front row seat to the 4-day program. All of it in support of Vice President Kamala Harris's bid to become the 47th President of the United States. Many prominent Democratic leaders are set to speak tonight, including former President Barack Obama. He will deliver this evening's keynote address. Former First Lady Michelle Obama will also address the convention tonight, as will Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff. Other notable speakers include Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, just to name a few. Now, after President Biden delivered an emotional and impassioned speech last night, the focus now turns to Vice President Harris and her running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. Former President Obama is expected to lay out the challenges Democrats face in the remaining 10 weeks of the election to get Harris over the finish line. And to do that, in order to win, Harris will have to flip those all too critical swing states. That means she'll need broad support from swing voters. Now, we caught up with former LA Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa here at the convention. He says Vice President Harris has that appeal and can deliver for the American people.
Whether it's young people, communities of color, women, the burbs. We have a woman that's going to stand up for women's reproductive freedoms. A woman who's going to stand up for health care as a right. A woman who's going to take on climate change. And a woman who, in a lot of ways, represents that new generation of leadership.
All right, tonight's theme is a bold vision for America's future. We're going to be bringing you highlights from speakers and performers throughout the night here from the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. For now, reporting live, I'm John Fenolio, sending it back to you in Hollywood.
John, we still love the headset. You look great. And stay with KTLA for continuing coverage of the 2024 Democratic National Convention. We have special coverage of the primetime addresses every night at 7 right here on KTLA 5. And for the latest anytime, go to KTLA.com or download that free KTLA 5 News app.
Well, as day 2 of the DNC is underway in Chicago, the Republican ticket was in nearby battleground states today. That is GOP presidential nominee Donald Trump. He was in Michigan. His running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, in southeastern Wisconsin. Both spotlighted the issue of crime and safety.
I will deliver law, order, safety, and peace.
We have got 4 years of Donald Trump's successful leadership that brought public safety to our streets, and that is something to celebrate and look forward to.
Also this week, Trump and Vance make campaign stops in Arizona, Georgia, Nevada, and North Carolina.
A brazen attack at a Northridge gas station. A man who was pumping gas shot in the head in a random attack, and now police are looking for that shooter. Happened in the middle of the morning, a time many people are gassing up on their way to work.
Oh, so scary. KTLA's Jennifer McGraw joining us live. She's in Northridge and has a lot more on this story. Jen?
Sandra and Sam, this is an alarming situation for this community, and investigators want to find this shooter before he can strike again. LAPD quickly responding to the scene of a man down, shot in the head with a BB gun.
I think that's pretty crazy because, you're getting up for work at 6 a.m. and you get shot in the BB gun, and your family are there probably wondering all day, like, where are you?
The victim was pumping gas, and police say in an unprovoked attack, the man was shot, never exchanging words, and the suspect took off running. An employee says the man managed to come into the store and get help, but was bleeding and badly injured.
No place is safe anymore. I comes here all the time. My son, he comes here to get filled. An innocent person don't know what the situation was, could have got harmed. And I pray and hope that whoever the victim is, he survives it.
He was quickly transported to the hospital where he's expected to recover from his injuries. Sadly, for those who frequent this speedway, they say incidents like these are not surprising.
You can walk right in and steal out of it and leave, and nobody does anything about it.
But Robert Kalember says this recent shooting is a disgrace.
These people, they don't have anything, so they just do whatever they want.
Sad.
It is sad.
Police say they were able to collect surveillance video, so they will be looking over that to try to track down the suspect. It happened around 6:20 here this morning at Tampa and Parthenia. Anyone with information should contact PD. That's the very latest. We're live in Northridge. Jennifer McGraw, KTLA 5 News.
All right, Jen, thank you. A Palmdale family now getting some closure, but not without questions. Their 16-year-old daughter, Natalie Calderon, disappeared more than a year ago. Now the LA County Medical Examiner's Office confirms the girl's body had been in their facility as a Jane Doe the entire time. The family says that Calderon went missing back on May 19th, 2023. The medical examiner says with the help of her family, they did identify her body over the weekend, and they ruled her death a suicide. The family has now set up a GoFundMe account to help raise money for funeral expenses.
In South LA, smash and grab burglars hit an apparel store for the 3rd time this summer. The owner of the Rich LA clothing and sneaker store in the Gramercy Park neighborhood says he found his metal gate damaged and storefront shattered this morning. In a previous burglary at the store about 2 weeks ago, thieves were caught on camera grabbing stacks of shoeboxes and other goods valued at around $80,000. The shop in Gramercy Park was also hit in July when thieves stole about $20,000 worth of merchandise. No arrests have been made.
And the owner of a so-called hoarder property in Sun Valley now has been denied an appeal as neighbors continue a years-long battle to get that littered land cleaned up. The building and the safety board met this morning. They unanimously rejected the owner's request for an appeal over actions the city plans to take. She was not